The Huntsville Police Department presents the demonstration of Alabama Peace Officer Standards and Training for Entry-Level Testing. The demonstrations you're about to view are the standards you have to meet and pass day one of the police academy. The physical training test is also the first step in the hiring process in becoming a Huntsville police officer. The test will include and proceed in this order: push-ups, sit-ups, agility course, and the 1.5 mile run. The first test we're going to demonstrate are the push-ups. A post requires 22 push-ups in 60 seconds to receive a passing score. Applicants will start on the mat with their hands shoulder-width apart, knees on the ground. A counter will be in front of them with their fist on the ground, and for females, a cone. When applicants hear the command "set," their knees will come off the ground and their back will come to a flat back position. This is the starting position. Next, the applicants will hear the command "go." This is the cue for the applicants to begin their push-ups. Applicants must come all the way down to the counter's fist or to the cone. Then applicants must lock their arms out at the top of each push-up in order for reps to count. If the applicant gets tired and needs to rest, the applicant can arch their back and shake their arms out, then come to a flat back and continue the reps. At any point of the test, any part of the applicant's body touches the ground, other than the chest to the fist and the feet to the ground, the test will be stopped and the last known rep will be recorded.
Applicants appear ready, set, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Stop.
The next exercise we're going to demonstrate are the sit-ups. A post requires 25 sit-ups in 60 seconds to receive a passing score. Applicants will start with a flat back on the floor, knees at about 45-degree angle, hands interlaced behind the head, and a counter will be holding the feet. On the command "set," applicants will be in the starting position. The next command will be "go." This is the cue for applicants to begin their sit-ups. On each rep, the elbows must break the plane of the knees either to the inside, outside, or touching the tops of the knees. The loaded mid-back must touch the mat on each rep. The hands must remain interlaced behind the head for every rep. If they slip off the head or fail to be interlaced, that rep will not count. If the hips come off the ground, the rep will not count. If the applicant gets tired, they can reach up, pull themselves up with their arms, resting in the up position. This is the only approved resting position. After a brief rest, hands must go back behind the head, interlaced, and reps can continue. If at any point in the test the back is flat on the ground for more than a 1 count, the test will be stopped and the last known rep will be recorded.
Applicants appear ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The next portion of physical testing we're going to cover will be the physical agilities test. The physical agilities test is a timed test comprised of 5 events: pushing, climbing, window entry, balance, and weight drag. The test must be completed within 90 seconds for a passing score. Event 1, pushing. This event requires pushing a patrol vehicle a distance of 15 feet on a paved, level surface with the gear neutral. A driver will remain inside the vehicle at all times as a safety factor. The command for the applicant to get behind the vehicle will be "set." The applicant will then position themselves behind the vehicle any way they choose to push the vehicle. The next command will be "go." On this command, the applicant will then apply force to move the vehicle until they hear the command "go, go, go."
Go, go, go!
This will be the cue to move to Event 2. Event 2, Climbing. The applicant is instructed to run a distance of 50 yards from the vehicle push and then surmount the fence in any manner they wish, as long as it is a solo effort. This is essentially a wall or fence and is intended to measure agility and coordination. It consists of a fence 6 feet in height. One fence is made out of wood and one fence is a chain link fence. The applicant will choose the fence to be climbed, the wooden fence on the left or the chain link fence on the right. The fence in the middle is out of play. After event 2, applicants will have to go around 2 posts at the turnaround point. Applicants must remain to the outside of the post and must not touch the post at any time. Event 3, window entry. The applicant must run a distance of 50 yards from the wall to the next position where the applicant will step through an obstacle approximately 24 inches square. The applicant's entire body must pass through the top portion of the window. Event 4, balance. The balance test requires running a distance of 25 yards from the window, then surmounting a 6-inch by 6-inch beam suspended 1 foot in the air and walking a distance of 15 feet on that beam. There are markings on the beam 12 inches on both ends of the beam that your feet need to touch. At any point the applicant falls off the beam, the applicant should return to the start of the beam and continue the event. Event 5, weight drag. The applicant is required to run a distance of 25 yards from the balance beam and then lift, pull, or drag a 165-pound dead weight dummy for a distance of 15 feet. The applicant will drop the dummy at the finish line, stopping the time and concluding the physical agilities test.
Set. Go. Go, go, go.
The next portion of physical testing is the 1.5 mile run. A post requires a time of 15 minutes and 28 seconds in order to have a passing score. The 1.5 mile run consists of 3 laps around the track at the Huntsville Police Academy. Applicants must stay on the track at all times. Any applicant that leaves the track for any reason will receive a failing score. Headphones will not be permitted, and the only time that counts will be the instructor who has the official time. Applicants will stage at the northwest side of the track at the yellow starting line. The ready command will be set. Applicants will be in the ready position. The next command will be go. Time starts when the last applicant crosses the start line. Applicants must remember their time as it is being read out loud when they cross the finish line. Instructors are not responsible for the applicant's time.